How many abs does William have anyway? I've only seen 6. His pants are always pulled up high, so who knows what's hiding below. Liar. I shower with William all the time. Trust me, I've seen it all. Oh my god, does he have a girlfriend? Nope. Total mom and pop solo. Come on, that hot? How is he not taken? William's always with me, so where would he even find the time to date anyone? I'm just having way too much fun answering fan questions in the William fan group, when suddenly, a hand with sharp knuckles lands on the back of my neck. Come on, let's go. Stop scrolling inside all day. Come grab dinner with me. William just got back from basketball. Quickly lock my phone. My heart doing somersaults, but I play it cool and protest. What's in it for me? You're having a team dinner, why drag me along? Turned around, and right then William was stripping off his jersey to change. 1, 2, 3, 8, 1 clear six-pack of muscle. Every single one defined. William just shrugs and says, come on, hang with me. Otherwise it's gonna be so dull. I reluctantly agree. 1 minute later, my backup phone pings with a message. Baby, I'm out with the team for dinner. William and I've been online dating for 3 months now. From the very first day of college, I was head over heels for this ridiculously handsome guy who happened to have the same name as him. The problem? I never dared to reveal my gay identity. Worried about being disliked, I didn't even have the guts to be his friend. So I quietly pined for him. 2 whole years of silent longing. Then one day, by pure chance, I was playing a game using my alt account and found William through the nearby players list. We started chatting, clicked friends, and began teaming up every single day for ranked matches. To get him to carry me through the ranks, I used a female profile pic on my alt. One random night, I had this idea, why not ask William to bond as a couple in-game? William agreed, and just like that, we slipped into our sweet little baby routine. William once asked me how I even found him through the nearby players feature. I made up some story. Said I just happened to be in the convenience store downstairs from his dorm when we matched. William was a total campus heartthrob, chased by girls nonstop. Whenever someone tried to snag him for a private meetup, he'd always say the same thing. Sorry, I'm not single. Hearing that made me feel both thrilled and kind of wrecked. So all I could do was steal moments of bittersweet joy. No one else knew. At the barbecue place, everyone was drinking, grilling skewers, laughing. It was a real vibe. I thought my tolerance was solid, so I kept chugging a few bottles. William stopped me, dead set on not letting me drink another drop. Hand me the booze, man. Mind your own business. William dropped his grin, his expression suddenly sharp as he locked eyes with me. Henry, you can't keep going like this. You black out and start sleepwalking. You really forgot? My brain snapped to attention in an instant. I quietly set the bottle down. Yeah, back on freshman year first dorm hangout, we were all trying to bond, and I didn't have a clue how much I could handle. Downed it straight till I passed out cold. Woke up the next morning squeezed into William's bed. How in the hell did I even get there? But that moment, eyes wide open, staring right at someone I like. Man, it was unreal. I thought I was still dreaming. Then I tried to roll over and realized I'd been twisted up in some seriously awkward position all night. Neck locked tight, total crick in the neck. The guys on the team ribbed me. Oh, Henry, your parents really strict. You two are always together. Someone who doesn't know you'd think there's something going on between you and William. William and I eat, attend classes, and hang out every single day. We're practically joined at the hip. A warm little bubble of happiness swelled in my chest, but I shot back. Don't be ridiculous. We've got William covered. He's got no one. Probably just makes up stories to ditch suitors. No one's ever seen a girl with him. William just smiled, said nothing. Holy hell. The way he looked, mysterious, reckless, layered in meaning, could have ripped the pants right off anyone watching. He's full of it. Probably just making up stories to avoid someone chasing him. No one's ever seen a girlfriend. I stood by my claim, fiercely defending the existence of my and William's relationship. Who says? William's definitely in love. His romance is solid. They're even talking marriage, and they chat every night. William had a few drinks, and after hearing me, he seemed just a little buzzed. Don't believe me? Wait here. I'll call my girlfriend right now. 3 months in, William had never once brought up video calls or meeting in person. So why all of a sudden tonight? I fumbled for my pocket, yanking out the spare phone and trying to shut it off. But I'd had too much to drink. The stupid thing kept slipping in my grip, and I accidentally hit the volume up button. The phone, still on silent, suddenly blared with a loud WeChat video call ringtone. Every head at the table, including William's, snapped toward me in unison. I played it cool, pulled out my phone, hit the volume down button, then stood up and launched into my no-prop performance. Mom, what? I'm eating with friends. I took a few steps away, pretending to aim the phone at the table, gesturing for William to wave at the back camera. William looked a bit awkward, hovering between waiting for the video call to connect and waving at my phone like he was trying to catch someone's attention. Not now, I'm eating, I said. We'll talk later. The call never went through. William's face fell. One of the guys tried to smooth it over. It's midnight, man. She's probably asleep already, catching her beauty rest. Hearing that, William glanced at me. Your aunt stays up pretty late, huh? I nearly choked on water. Yeah, old people don't sleep much. Later, I vaguely remember dozing off on William's shoulder. Then I woke up to daylight. Lucky me, though I was back in my own bed. I asked Daniel, what did William go do? Daniel was shoveling noodles from a takeaway container, not even looking up. Oh, he went to find his girlfriend. Said he couldn't reach you all night. He freaked out. Find a girlfriend? Where the heck is he going to find one? I'm right here, for crying out loud. I scrambled to turn on my phone and sent William a message. From 8 a.m. I'd left him over a dozen missed voice messages, had me sweating bullets. I cautiously slipped in a cute emoji, explaining I just passed out. My phone died from no charge. William's side showed typing a few times, then just 4 words came through. All good now. The whole day, William was out of it, like his soul had left his body during class. William's fan group went into overdrive. Henry, why's William so down today? Did you two fight? Nah. Could he be broken up with his girlfriend? No way. Had I got a guy that hot, I'd be lighting candles for him every night. Me too, but I can't actually worship him. I feel terrible guilt. Don't know how to keep going with this online romance. Henry, you chased a quick thrill and now look where it's landed you. God sees every move you make, and trust me, you're gonna pay for it. To stop things from spiraling out of control, I've made the hard choice. I'm breaking up with William, but to ease William's pain, I started preparing him mentally in advance. Dude, hear me out. Online dating's a gamble. You've never even met her. How can there be real connection? She's just a fantasy, not part of your actual life. And this sudden silence? That's new, never happened before. Based on my experience, she's definitely moved on. Got someone else now. William lifted his head, expression unreadable. Your experience? You've actually dated anyone? No, but I've got the books covered. William shot back instantly. No, she's not like that. She's really good. My eyes were watering. Thanks for still believing in me. But seriously, don't bother. You should just forget that me already. I'm already regretting how perfect I acted back then. This damn natural charm of mine. To distract William, I ran to the school snack alley and grabbed him a bowl of ice jelly and some stir-fried yogurt. He always craves cold treats. Hits it every few days and never forgets to get me one too. William glanced at the food I brought back, and his face visibly softened. At night, I figured it was better to get it over with quick than drag it out. I just came right out and broke up. Pretended I'd moved on, that I had someone new in my life. William didn't say much, just asked if we could play one last game together. I didn't think twice before agreeing. The dorm was dark, but every phone screen still glowed in the quiet. Then suddenly, William sat up on his bed. Just frozen, not moving a muscle. William went dead silent and dropped the call, so I didn't dare say a word. Game was already lost, and I wasn't about to make it worse, until finally, he turned his phone screen toward me, casting a pale light across my face. Henry, he said, voice low, you forgot to turn off your game location. On the rooftop, Henry and William faced off. After 10 long minutes, he turned and started walking toward the railing. No, people always have hope. Don't you dare do something this stupid over a fake online relationship. William glared at me. Get your ass over here. I didn't move. I was terrified he'd pull me into something reckless. Something stupid. William gritted his teeth. Sweet little flirt. Those 5 words, what's your connection to them? I mumbled weakly. Cutie. I watched William take a slow, sharp breath, then turn away and shut me out completely. My stomach twisted. Fumbled the whole thing, of all times. Just when I'd finally worked up the nerve to bring up the breakup, I blew it right at the worst possible moment. I'm not just some petty little liar pretending to be a girl online and playing with your feelings. I'm also the cold-hearted bitch who dumped you out of nowhere. Oh wait, better yet, the jerk who did it. William. I say, voice steady. If I told you I was just doing this for someone else, would you believe me? William lets out a dry laugh. You're telling me my mom's gonna climb a tree? Sure, why not? I force my eyes to stay locked on his, steady and sure. I believe you. Then I believe you too, he says. My breath catches, shocked, then thrilled. He bought it? Wow, this is easier than I thought. This guy's seriously gullible. I'm a genius, a total mastermind. Why'd you even do this? I make it up on the spot. Well, there's this girl who really wants to get close to you but can't, and she's kinda related to me. Couldn't say no. She knew we were tight, figured I'd be the one who could actually talk to you. So she asked me to step in. Honestly, I'm a natural storyteller. God, I should write novels for fun. William raises an eyebrow. So, who was I really talking to? At least let me know whose heart I broke. She dumped you already, I say, shrugging. Don't ask. A flaky girl like that? Not worth the pain. Flaky? William narrows his eyes, thoughtful. You warned me earlier she'd changed her mind. So you're saying she's actually into someone else now? I bob my head once. Tiny, nervous nod. Yeah. William's eyes dimmed. So who's been gaming with me every day? But I swear, I'm just a soulless typing machine. There's zero personal feeling in our chats. None at all. William froze. His dark eyes dimmed. The usual bright smile wiped clean from his face like storm clouds rolling in. No personal feelings? You're saying you don't like me? My stomach dropped. My mind scrambled for answers. Say I do like him. Admit I'm gay. Prove I was faking as a girl to flirt online. And William's into girls. Game over. Say I don't? Then I'm just an idiot with no morals. But if I own up, humble myself, maybe we can still be friends. Not like that. William locked eyes with me. No, I mean not liking you. It's just brotherly stuff. Come on, you're my bro, no matter what. I glanced down at my toes, suddenly nervous. But why'd you call me baby? It's just part of the roleplay. William didn't say a word. Silence isn't where things explode. It's where they end. Please don't be mad. I messed up. I'll take any punishment you want. William grabbed the back of my neck again. His voice held a quiet, dangerous edge. Anything at all? Then I want you to keep playing along. As for punishment, remember what you said tonight. Whatever I tell you to do, you'll have to obey. I'm Henry, sunshine handsome freshman guy, and this year of sophomore life hit me with my first real wall I couldn't climb over. My crush, also my roommate, found out I'd been pretending to be a girl online to flirt with him. And now he wants us to keep up the fake romance. It was insane. Honestly, it's the kind of drama that could have gone viral on Weibo's emotional gossip feed. I was so pumped I didn't sleep a wink. The next morning, no one even heard their alarm. I jumped out of bed and ran straight to buy breakfast for the whole dorm. Daniel and Michael were eating buns like it was a lifetime achievement. Michael with grease on his face. 2 years we've lived together and finally, I'm getting breakfast from Mr. Henry. To be fair, I'd been too lazy to get up, so William's always been the one bringing my food before. But, Daniel said, pointing at William, why does he get pork and bean paste buns and tea eggs? While we only get one measly bun? William leaned in the bathroom doorway, brushing his teeth slowly. He's got a game today. He needs extra fuel, right, William? William snorted a half-hearted reply. Michael deadpanned. He plays at 4. What good's a fancy breakfast this morning gonna do? You wouldn't get it. You don't know the meaning of a good start makes for a great day. Michael, is that even how you use that phrase? Keep whining, and no breakfast tomorrow. The duo exchanged wide-eyed surprise. Wait, there's more tomorrow? Henry, you're a real-life angel. Come on. Let Dad kiss you. Daniel barreled into me with zero restraint, wrapping his arms around my waist. William just happened to finish brushing his teeth and yanked him back by the collar. You're covered in grease. Don't you even care how filthy you are? Only when William sat down and picked up his first bite of noodles did my heart finally settle. Looks like William's calmed down a bit. Just as I was packing up to head to class, my phone buzzed. It was the spare one. Sweetheart, I'm off to class. I stared at William, calm as ever with his bag slung over his shoulder, completely stunned. Wait, really? You can still pull that off? William hooked an arm around my shoulders. Come on. What's wrong with you? Daniel hollered from behind. Wait up. We've got 10 minutes. What's the rush? William didn't even glance back. He just kept walking, dragging me along. As we stepped into the elevator, it was just us two. Then William turned his head suddenly, gaze dropping down to mine. Why didn't you reply? He was so close, his breath brushing my forehead. That proximity sent a jolt through me, blood rushing faster. Stay focused. Don't forget. You're officially my online boyfriend. Or, are you dying to get punished? In the afternoon, the campus basketball tournament kicked off. William, as our team's star player, hit 2 3-pointers in a row the moment he stepped onto the court. The open-air court had the stands wrapped around its edges. Just before the game started, a guy in the opposing team's jersey walked over to me. Hey, long time no see. Before I could place him, he introduced himself right away. I'm Alexander, we went to the same high school. Do you remember me? Suddenly it clicked. I'd seen him at that speech contest 2 years ago. Weird, huh? 2 years on, and I've never run into you around campus. Alexander grinned. We've passed each other so many times. You just never noticed me. Want to cheer on your buddy? He glanced toward William, who was sitting in the bench area. Coincidentally, William's eyes were already scanning this way too. Yeah, he's my roommate. Makes sense. Every time I see you, the two of you are together. We chatted a bit more before Alexander pulled out his phone to add me on WeChat. Without even thinking, I said yes. As the rival squad, I'll skip cheering for you. Alexander waved it off. Focus on your own team. I get it. Once the game kicked off, everyone from our side was completely obsessed with William. Oh my God, William. Yes, William, you're insane. William, go. I love you, William. Not just the girls, the guys were shouting too. William, you're unstoppable. I waved my ribbon ball wildly, tagging along with the girl beside me and yelling out a few times, I love you. Either it was just me, or every time I shouted, William's eyes would flicker toward me. Just as we were about to pull ahead by a huge margin, the unexpected happened. The opposing team's guard made a sudden move. Slam dunk attempt. But his elbow caught William right in the chest. The impact was hard, and William went down straight to the floor. The ref blew the whistle, called a yellow card against them, but William couldn't get up. His ankle landed awkwardly, twisted on impact. The coach and teammates swarmed around him instantly. I was frantic, trying to rush in, but security held me back. They did that on purpose. I shouted, furious. I watched as the guy jumped, but didn't shoot. Just waited for William to block him before raising his arm. The player wasn't even fazed. He gave me a sneer, flipping down his thumb in taunt. Ref! Ref! I was shaking with rage. Twice I tried to break through the barrier, but failed. Eventually, Henry came over and pulled me in. Henry, talk some sense into him. He needs to go to the hospital now. Campus clinic can't do a full check. Don't delay this. William winced, clutching his ankle. Pale lips, eyes locked on the opposite hoop. I'll wait till the game ends, he said through gritted teeth. You keep going. I'm fine, just a sprain. A few minutes won't matter. Alexander called out to the others on the opposing team as he jogged over. Alexander stepped in with a genuine apology. Sorry, man. Nothing too serious, right? If anything comes up, you definitely call me. I'm Alexander, captain of the business and management team, and will cover all medical expenses. William shot back coldly. Not needed. Alexander didn't flinch. He offered another sincere apology. The coach stepped in to smooth things over. Accidents happen on the court. No big deal, you guys go ahead. We'll sort it out here. After the substitution, play resumed, and William still refused to leave. I couldn't help but push. You're not playing again today. Let's just get you to a hospital. William glanced at me, then shook his head. My heart was racing. A bold idea popped into my mind. Might as well try anything. I leaned in close, whispering low, Sweetheart, just go with me. We'll get it checked out. William's body went rigid for a split second. Oh no, did I just gross him out? Is he gonna pass out from that? The other team's captain, still resting nearby, stepped in with a grin. Don't worry. We'll wipe the floor with them. You'll get your revenge. William finally nodded. With a teammate on each side, he hopped toward the court exit, limping on one foot, turning back to see me still standing frozen in place. William snapped, "What's wrong with you now? Get over here and help me." I let out a long breath, then scrambled after him. "You two are pretty close. This Cheen guy? High school alumni. We met during a speech competition." William didn't say another word, just stayed quiet and glum the whole way. The hospital results confirmed no broken bones. Just a sprain, needed rest. With his leg still useless, William had to use crutches. And I just happened to have full permission to take care of him. Pouring tea and fetching water went without saying. Plus, I even prepared his nightly foot bath and left it right under the bed. Daniel shook his head in mock disbelief. "William, only you could have made Mr. Henry, who used to be a total mess, learn how to actually live like a human." William casually pinched my cheek. "Older brother taking care of younger brother. That's just natural, right?" The spot where his fingers touched burned a little. I pulled back fast and pretended to be mad. "Cut it out with the face pinch. I'm already turning into a watermelon seed, thanks to you." William just chuckled, then immediately shifted focus back to talking tactics with the team. "Lately, we've been going to class together every day. No more talk about punishing me." Every night after lights out in the dorm, I'd reappear online as William's girlfriend. Truth is, it wasn't anything fancy. Just playing a few games under couple status, yelling baby every now and then. Nothing wild. Honestly, even regular buddies do stuff like this all the time. Personally, I couldn't feel much difference in how William acted around me. Same as before, but deep down, that emptiness inside me kept getting heavier. Back then, I never used to overanalyze every move William made or what he said. But since the truth came out, my ridiculous daydreams started spiraling out of control. When he grabbed my shoulder, was that just brotherly or something more? Honestly, it's getting kind of annoying. "Henry, you coming to eat?" William gripped the railing and swung down from the top bunk with a lazy flip, landing on one foot like it was nothing. "You didn't hear me calling. What's with you lately? Always spaced out." I shrugged it off. "Oh, maybe I've just been staying up too late." William gave me a sideways look, lowering his voice. "You shut the light and hit me with good night every night. No talking to me, but suddenly you're all chatty with someone else." I jumped off the bed like I'd been zapped. "Hey, that's not fair. I'm just having trouble sleeping." William studied me for a long second, then turned to Michael. "You two heading out for food?" Michael was sprawled on his bed, thumbs flying over his phone screen. "We're not gonna crash your little couple's dinner. Already ordered takeout." Just as we sat down in the cafeteria, we ran into the business team, the whole crew. Alexander was there, and so was that guy who knocked William over. Alexander walked over with his tray. He glanced at the crutch beside him. "William, how's your leg holding up?" William shrugged it off. "Thanks, no big deal. Didn't break anything. Still glad you're okay. I really should say sorry again." I shot a glare at the guy next to us, the one who'd knocked William down. "You're the one who should be apologizing, not you. Some people can't see straight and still don't know how to speak." The guy was tall and built, and when he heard me sneer at him, he shot up instantly and glared my way. "Talk like a civilized person." William gave my leg a quick pat, clearly telling me to cool down, but I couldn't calm down. I saw it with my own eyes. He'd done it on purpose. I stood up too, hands on hips. Was it the bird language or Martian that wasn't clear? What part of good didn't you get? I went full village crone mode, old woman style. "You've got no heart. Hitting someone and not even saying sorry. No backbone either. You're a grown man still needing your team captain to apologize for you? You've got." The guy turned red with rage and lunged as if to shove me. William and Alexander both stood at the same time, stepping in front of him. Do I look like someone who'd take a punch without fighting back? I dropped right down onto the cafeteria floor and started screaming bloody murder. "He's attacking me. There's a thug here. He's beating people. One of us is disabled. One's weak, half our group's vulnerable, and no one's stepping in to help." Everyone at the tables froze mid-bite, all turning around to gawk. The guy who'd knocked William down just stood there stunned. "Freakin' hell. What a nutcase. I didn't even touch you with one finger." Alexander went dead serious, looking genuinely pissed off. "Apologize to William right now." The guy turned red, then reluctantly mumbled, "Sorry, under Alexander's glare before storming off. Alexander reached to pull me up, but William's hand shot out first. There's grease on the floor. I jumped up fast. What the hell? You could have warned me. I brushed off my pants and gave a quick bow to everyone around. Sorry about that. Embarrassing, huh? Go ahead. Keep eating. William just shrugged. It was like he'd seen this act before. Alexander, meanwhile, laughed so hard he nearly fell over. Henry, you're still the same old troublemaker. I remember sophomore year, you argued with the dorm supervisor all night. Next day, the guy quit on the spot. He was taking bribes. No cigarettes meant no instant noodles in your room. What kind of person is that? We kept swapping high school stories with Alexander while William sat silently beside us. You two chat. I'm heading back to the dorm. William stood up suddenly, and I scrambled to pack up after him. Wait. Leave it. I'll drop it off at the recycling center for you. Alexander stared at us thoughtfully. Henry, you and William. Really just roommates. I froze. Suddenly felt a weird twinge of guilt. Of course. Alexander smiled. No worries. I just thought you two were awfully close. By the time I picked up my plate and looked up again, William was already limping off down the road 2 miles away. Back in the dorm, William stayed silent the whole time. Later that afternoon, Daniel and Michael had gone to their club activity. Just me and William left in the room. By the time I realized something was off, it was too late. Click. I heard William lock the door from the inside. What are you doing? They'll be back any minute. William crossed his arms, eyes locked on me. William, didn't you forget? You're still my online boyfriend. Acting all cozy with another guy right in front of me? Should I give you a little reminder? Was William jealous? A tiny ripple ran through my chest. William's gaze swept over me, slow and deliberate. I want you to wear a dress. Come with me to the movies. I let out a breath. I thought it was something serious. What? A dress? A dress? By heaven and earth. I may be gay, but I'm no drag queen, not even close to being a makeup guru. William spoke slowly, each word sharp. I want you, tonight, to fully immerse yourself as my online girlfriend and go on a date with me. I pleaded with a grin. Do we really have to go full drag? Can't we just keep it simple and watch a movie? William wrapped his arm around me like always, resting his chin on my shoulder, his sharp eyes narrowing into playful slits. Oh? Not up for it. Didn't you say I'd do anything you asked? You've been stringing me along with that fake love story for weeks, and I've been burning the midnight oil grinding with you. Yet not once did I get to hold your hand as my girlfriend. It's barely punishment. My stomach was a mess, half frozen, half on fire. That tiny spark of warmth from his jealousy got snuffed out in an instant. William did like girls. He wasn't into me. He was obsessed with the fake persona I played online. Even if it was just pretend, he still wanted me made up so he could believe it better. But going on a date with William, holding hands, eating dinner, watching a film, like real lovers, even knowing he's not really into me, I still stupidly felt my heart skip. I shut my eyes tight. This is humiliating. And you're buying me dinner. William burst out laughing, his hand already ruffling my hair like always. Absolutely no problem, baby. The wig and oversized dress arrived from the online order. I picked up the package at the station, tiptoeing like I was stealing something. Of all the rotten luck, my wig box had a rip in it. The delivery guy was surprisingly thorough, insisting I open the package right there to inspect it. No need, any damage is on me. Sorry, can't do that, he said. We gotta open it for proof. If you come back later demanding a refund, what are we supposed to say? We've had issues like this before. Reluctantly, I gave in and helped him crack the box open. Inside was the black curly wig. Nothing seemed off to him. Wait. Is this for cosplay or something? He asked. I nodded fast. Yeah, definitely. Well, guess what? Turns out you're not just a little off your rocker, but also a full-on drag queen in the making. My back went rigid. I turned. There he was, the guy who never seemed to leave me alone, standing right behind me. He leaned in, deliberately checking the label on my other package. Floral dress? Nice. So you're really into that. Ha! I kept my cool, giving him a flat stare. Wow, so worked up. Maybe you're just mad, 'cause you can't find anything that fits? Jealous of me? Wanna try the link? They do custom big sizes. Might be right up your alley. His face darkened, and he shoved me hard. Who the hell wants to be like you? Freak! I stumbled backward, my lower back slamming into the corner of the counter. Instant pain shot through me. I winced and bit my lip. I grumbled all the way back to the dorm. Only Daniel was there, feeling wrecked. I really needed a tall, broad-shouldered guy with abs to make it better. Where the hell did William go? How should I know? You don't even know. So how would I? I gave William a call, no answer. Then I turned around and saw William's food still sitting on the table. He couldn't have gone far. I knew he liked to zone out on the roof, so I climbed up the stairs. Sure enough, the rooftop door was open. Just as I was about to call out, I heard William talking to someone. I've got someone I like. Don't waste your time on me. Even if he doesn't feel the same. Even if he's into someone else. I don't want anyone else. It was definitely William's voice. I stumbled back down, dazed and out of it. I never thought William would be this intense. The fake online girlfriend had already moved on. Yet he was still hung up. Seriously? I'm gay, and love's been a nightmare enough as it is. Why'd I have to fall for a guy like this? Wait, this is a guy's dorm. The person who just confessed to William, was that a guy? Yeah, William's that built up, rugged, all-action type, total dreamboat. Too bad I can see him every day but never have him. Either my luck or my curse. Hard to say. When I got back to the room, I flopped onto the bed and pretended to be asleep. I could feel him pause by the edge of the bed for a second, then quietly walk away. Henry, if you blink any faster, you'd blow a mosquito off the wall. I groaned and dragged myself up. What's the point of pretending to be asleep? Get down here and eat. Wait. So that takeaway was for me? I jumped off the bed. My favorite red date cake. No surprise. Food always manages to distract me from my worries. You said you were picking up a package? Where's the stuff? Cough, cough. I nearly choked on a mouthful of cake. William patted my back and handed me his water bottle. Why wait for some future date? Why not tonight? I don't know how to do makeup. William chuckled. Who said you had to? Then he suddenly leaned in close, right up to my face. Look at those big eyes of yours. Flickering like that? You already kinda look like a girl. William said we didn't need to change clothes before leaving, just do it when we got there. I let out a huge breath. I instantly felt half the pressure lift. That way, I'd be spared the nightmare of running into someone who knew me in a dress. When he reminded me to grab my ID and bring my phone charger, I was still puzzled. What kind of movie needs an ID check just to watch? I had no idea William meant watching a film not at a theater, but in a room. Even less did I expect it to be in a hotel room. When William led me into the hotel, my jaw nearly hit the floor. William, are you sure we're really here just to watch a movie? William leaned on his cane, speaking as if he were returning home, completely unfazed. Well, what else would you want to do? I wanted to go home. I wanted to find my mom. Inside the room, William tossed his crutch aside and plopped onto the sofa, spreading those long legs out like he owned the place. The guy actually booked a suite. I mumbled, this feels kind of excessive for just watching a movie. My eyes wandered instinctively toward the bedroom's king-sized bed. William chuckled. What's wrong? You think I'd do anything to you? Oh, brother, your thoughts may be clean, but mine aren't. William flipped on the TV. You're actually serious about strolling around in a dress in public? There's no way I'm letting anyone see you tonight. You're mine. You belong to me alone. I grabbed my bag and bolted into the bathroom. One more second, and my expression would have given me away. I was practically melting from how smooth he was being. How did I never notice this guy could be so damn charming? After changing, I stood there by the bathroom door, frozen. How do I keep from looking like I've got a thing for him? I pulled out my phone and searched how to hide you're into someone. One tip stood out. Play revolutionary songs in your head. I slipped on headphones, sat on the toilet, and blasted Red Plum Praise 3 times, until William knocked, impatient as hell. Still not done. I yanked off the headphones, rested my hand on the door handle, feeling like a soldier marching to execution. When I opened the door, William looked at me, and his eyes lit up with surprise. But then he caught something off. Why do you look like you're about to join the party? The movie had been playing for almost an hour, and I didn't know the lead's name. All I knew was William sitting beside me, holding my hand, fingers locked together, every inch of skin touching his buzzed with electricity. I'd broken a sweat just from the contact. A bit warm. William suddenly stood up and adjusted the thermostat, finally letting me breathe easy. Then he shut off the room lights. The curtains were drawn. Thankfully, the TV screen still cast a soft glow. I jumped. What are you doing turning off the lights? Who turns on the light during a movie? But the next second, he switched off the TV too. So how are we supposed to watch now? William didn't answer. In the dark, I could barely make out him pulling off his shirt. His muscles still showed sharp in silhouette. Holy crap, what's this evening even about? I heard William rustling paper towels, and my gut instantly screamed warning. Listen, William, I messed up lying to you online, okay? But don't push it too far. We'll still need to cross paths someday. Don't worry. I think this is one of those rare chances. We should do something different. I swallowed hard. No way, I might be tempted, but I'm not letting myself become some rebound fling. What kind of different thing? Like truth or dare? What do you think? I was totally uneasy. Not really, he said. Just turn on the light first. No rush. He added, tonight, I just want to talk to you. Really talk. My phone buzzed, shattering the silence. Daniel's voice was sharp. Henry, where are you? Check the school's confession wall right now. What confession wall? Someone's posing as you, posting a dating ad and claiming you're gay. My head spun. I scrambled to open the school's bulletin board on Weibo. Sure enough, the top post on the homepage was my photo, complete with a screenshot of the submission. Name's Henry. Second year. I'm gay and into drag. Looking for a strong guy to hang out with, preferably an athlete. The comments were going wild. So gay guys are this open about it now? No surprise. Hotties all get taken by each other. 6. Plus a drag king too. This has to be a joke. Who'd actually say that so loud? Never saw it coming. Henry's gay? No wonder he's glued to his roommate all the time. William called my name a couple of times and I didn't react at all. He just marched over and snatched my phone right out of my hand. My mind went completely blank. The only thought screaming through me, oh crap, William's gonna find out I'm gay. I froze in place, legs like they'd grown roots into the floor, too scared to even try and grab my phone back. William glanced at it for half a second. His voice changed instantly. You know who did this? Huh? What kind of reaction is that? Shouldn't he be shocked by what's actually in the text? Guess I do. I went over everything, how I'd bumped into that guy while getting the package earlier. William's first reaction after hearing it was anger. Then, out of nowhere, he apologized to me. Sorry, I was stunned. William's voice trembled slightly. I shouldn't have let you go get the package alone. No, it's me. I'm the idiot who came up with this stupid joke to mess with you. Hearing the guilt in William's voice, I instantly felt a weight lift off my chest. His words hit like a calm hand on a stormy mind, soothing the panic, quieting the chaos inside me. And strangely, I felt something warm in my chest. After everything, he didn't reject me, didn't question me. Instead, he was blaming himself. A guy who can actually reflect. That's worth more than Bill Gates. How could this be your fault? It's just those damn people making trouble. As long as you don't cut me off because of my orientation, I'm good. William looked up at me, face inches from mine in the dark. So, you really like guys? My stomach dropped all over again. Yeah, even if William were a total idiot, he'd have to figure it out now. Sure enough, William dropped onto the sofa, running a tired hand through his hair. So you weren't just chatting for someone else before, were you? Yeah. William just stared, silent as the room. I figured he was weighing how to break it off with me. Then out of nowhere, he says, all right, just tell me one thing straight. Who did you actually fall for? Is it that Cheen guy? What the hell does he have that I don't? Do you even see him often? Is he kind to you? Does he know what you like to eat? I've treated you like royalty for 2 years, just like that. You're gone for someone else. I'm Henry, the sunshine happy-go-lucky guy, and in my second year of college, I hit what felt like my second impossible wall. My crush, also my roommate, found out I'm gay after some creep posted my confession on the campus bulletin board, and that's when it clicked. He realized our whole online romance had been real. Now he's in the hotel room, glaring at me, dressed in a dress, demanding to know why I'd fall for someone else. Again, this is the kind of drama that could blow up on social media. The lights snap on, William's shirtless, eyes glistening, voice breaking as he lays into me. You love ice jelly with yogurt, You had no idea I'd buy it for you every single day, even thought I was just doing it because I liked it. Oh, sorry. I thought you actually enjoyed it. You'd always sleep in. When my team's early practice ended, did I ever skip getting breakfast for you? Sorry. I just figured you liked playing the big brother role. You're obsessed with date cake. I stood in a 38-degree sun for half an hour just to get it for you. I couldn't help but interrupt. Wait. Couldn't we have just ordered takeout? William nearly choked on his own eye roll. Open the app now, search it. They're always packed, never deliver. Not once. My heart just melted into a puddle. I knew William cared, but I had no idea he'd go to all this trouble for me. William gave me this wounded look, his dark eyes glossy and wide, like a big dog who'd just lost its favorite treat. Henry, before I met you, I'd never felt anything like that. So I never even questioned my own feelings. After meeting you, I fought it for a while because I realized how different what I feel is from how I feel about the other two guys in the dorm. You kind of act differently around me too. Damn, kid, pretty sharp for someone who hides it so badly. I worked so hard to keep it all quiet. And still you saw through me? William gives a bitter little smile. By the time I finally admitted my feelings, I realized you're kind to everyone. You just make people feel close. Like you're always warm and open. I shook my head frantically. No, it's not the same. I feel different about you than anyone else. I yanked off the wig, barely caring how messy I looked, and dropped to my knees in front of William, grabbing his arm. I like you too, William. I'm not dating anyone else, and I haven't fallen for anyone but you. I've always liked only you before, and now, I couldn't miss it. William's throat twitched twice, like he'd swallowed something sharp. He turned away, brushing a hand over his nose, the long fingers curling slightly, veins peeking beneath the skin on the back of his hand. Don't look at me like that. It's too much. I can't take it. Panicked. Come on, I've laid it all out. What more do you want? You like me. I like you. We're both into each other. So why not kiss and celebrate? I lunged forward and planted a quick kiss right on his cheek. As I tried to pull back, William's arm hooked around my waist, yanking me into his chest. I gasped. Foot. Watch your foot, William said. Forget it. I'm fine, right? At a moment like this, who even cares about pain? Our hearts were pounding in perfect sync. Henry. You're not pulling the wool over my eyes again, are you? I held up 3 fingers and swore on it. I swear on my life, if I ever start liking someone else, may I? William clamped both hands over my face, cutting me off. My lips squished into a tiny pout. If I ever catch you lying again, the punishment won't just be wearing a dress. Two clueless, awkward idiots finally admitting they're in love after all this time. About damn time. But there's still one thing I can't figure out. Wait, William. You like me, so why'd you even accept someone else's online dating invite? My eyes shot wide. I yanked my hand from his chest and jumped up in one motion. So now you're into me, but still linked with some other girl. Asshole. Monster. Mom, I've hit rock bottom on my first love. My life is so tragic. William rubbed his face, looking half exhausted. Henry, come here. Before you go calling me a scumbag, let me show you something first. He pulled out his phone, opened the game we usually play together, then wiggled his finger at me, pointing to a toggle in the settings menu. This is actually where you turn off location. Got it? I nodded seriously, studying it for 2 seconds. Then, nope, I had no idea. I'd never even opened that screen before, which means I never turned off the location at all. That means, from the very first day we started dating online, William already knew it was me. William. Honestly, that night at the team dinner, I'd made up my mind. I was going to confess to you, but you didn't answer the call. I figured you just weren't ready yet. Then the next day, you told me you don't like me. My chest tightened right then. I should have just been honest sooner. No need for all this mess. I grabbed my phone and pretended to dial. Hey, 120? Yeah, we've got a guy here who just had a full-blown social meltdown. Pretty severe. Like, he's gonna pass out. William burst out laughing. I snatched something off the table and hurled it at him. Wait, wasn't that William's jacket? William's face went white as he saw me yank his jacket open. Huh? Why's there blood? I jumped. William wouldn't meet my eyes. It's nothing. Just a little nosebleed. Weird. The room's not dry at all. Under my steady gaze, William finally caved and admitted it. Just had a little brain flash when we were holding hands. Thought of something I shouldn't have, but now I can think it openly, no guilt. That night, I reached out to the confession wall admin, verified my identity, and asked them to post an official statement. This is Henry from the second year of the math department. I'm currently in a stable relationship with my boyfriend. No more matches needed. To the 23-year-old player on the business school basketball team who caused that collision during the tournament, don't go tearing down what you can't have. No matter how you try to grab my attention, I won't ever fall for someone who's out to trash others just to get noticed. 3 lines. Officially out, publicly in love, and threw a gay slur back at that low-key collision guy. Watch me come out. I dare you to step up and clear your name. If you do, I won't stop yelling. The post went live, night owls everywhere flipped out. No way, what kind of drama is this? That fake Henry was actually a stalker. All I care about. Is William really Henry's boyfriend? My ship might finally be sailing. I scrolled through the replies, thrilled, reading each one aloud to William. William wasn't too happy. Why didn't you just say my name? That I'm your boyfriend. I paused. Oh, I thought you'd be uncomfortable with it. After all, coming out takes guts. Months of soul-searching and courage. William pinched my cheek. Uffed. You really think we're gonna hide our hands every time we walk down the street? Boom, boom, boom. What the hell was that noise? Oh, guess it's just my heart exploding with fireworks. So I quietly uploaded the photo of us holding hands to William's fan group. Sorry, girls, totally slipped and snagged him. Future chit-chat? That's gonna be premium content now. Next day, walking back to the dorm with William, hand in hand. Right before we opened the door, William and I spent ages psyching ourselves up. We had no idea how our roommates would react. After all, sharing a roof with 2 guys openly together? Most people wouldn't be cool with that. We'd rehearsed this heartfelt announcement over and over, took deep breaths until we finally dared to walk in. Daniel and Michael were already at the table, gaming hard. Heard us come in, just glanced over. Back already? Wait, this isn't how it was supposed to go at all. This is way too chill. Shouldn't they be shocked or something? I deliberately raised our clasped hands high above my head, William's hand in mine. Ahem, Michael yells. Big one. Let's go. One push. Win. Win. We're winning. Me, damn it. Those 2 can't even stop gaming when their roommate finally comes out. It wasn't until the game ended that they finally turned their attention to us. My eyes darted between them, searching for any sign of surprise. You guys don't have anything you want to ask? Daniel, that idiot who impersonated you last night, was he really your stalker? Seriously? That's what matters now? Dude, me and William are together. Don't you 2 find that shocking? Daniel and Michael spoke at the same time. Wait. You 2 weren't already together? Huh, Daniel? Come on, you guys were too shy to say it. We all saw it. I mean, ever since freshman year, something's been off between you 2. Plus, we've lived together this whole time. Got used to it ages ago. I stammered. What do you mean off? We're just normal brothers, that's all. Michael waved a finger like he was dropping a truth bomb. Me and Daniel are tight too, but I don't crawl into his bed drunk. He meant the time earlier this semester when I passed out drunk and wandered over to his room. That was sleepwalking. I didn't even know what I was doing. William kissed you, by the way. I saw it with my own eyes. My eyes were shooting laser beams at William. You little jerk, still pulling a stunt like that? William turned bright red, but he kept stammering defensively. You're mistaken. I was just swatting a mosquito for him. Ah, you're the real mosquito here. William leaned in close, whispering sweetly into my ear. Blame yourself. Someone who likes you shows up on my bed. What was I supposed to do? Little troublemaker. You're dangerously cute, and that little purr? Deadly. After finding out we just hooked up last night, their reactions were way more intense than when they saw us holding hands. Still, having my roommate on board? That's seriously boosting my confidence. Michael, but hey, got one question. Go ahead. So, which one of you is the one? The second he finished speaking, William tripped over his own foot, going down hard. I lunged to catch him, but my hand brushed the spot where I'd hurt my back yesterday. William didn't fall me. I was clutching my waist, grimacing like I'd been stabbed. Michael snapped his fingers like he just figured it out. Oh, now I get it. My phone went ballistic with messages. Some were checking in, others just couldn't resist snooping. I braced myself for a tongue lashing, but what surprised me? Everyone was actually respectful, sending good vibes instead. Even more unexpected. Alexander messaged me, wanting to meet up behind the dorms. Wait, could Alexander actually like me? I mean, I'm this good-looking and witty. Maybe it's just fate for a guy like me to be loved by someone who's into men, but still, cutting ties is the right move. A real man knows how to say no. When I got to the back of the building, Alexander was standing by the railing, staring off into the distance. You wanted me? What's up? Alexander wasn't one for beating around the bush. The guy you mentioned on the confession wall? Was it William? I nodded. Alexander's expression dimmed in an instant, his voice tinged with quiet sorrow as he said, I could tell. You two were more than just friends. But I kept hoping. Maybe it wasn't true. So he really did like me. I steeled myself. Alexander, you're smart, kind. There's no shortage of people who'd be perfect for you. I've got a million flaws. I'm lazy, short-tempered, impulsive. Going out with me means being ready to embarrass yourself at any moment. Alexander let out a soft, wry smile. But he still loves you. Yeah, he really does love me. Wait, something's off here. Something's off here. Did I misread something all along? Alexander hurried to explain. Henry, I only came by to check in. Nothing personal, no ill will, and definitely not trying to compete with you. You don't have to be on edge. I do like William too. But I'll still wish you both the best. Boom, out of nowhere, the chaos strikes again. Not sure if this counts as my third life-crushing moment. I mistook my rival for my admirer, and instead of comforting him, I went full self-deprecation trying to make it better. But from his side, I sounded like I was mocking him. Wow, you're this bad. And William still picks me? Oh please, just go sit in the corner. Embarrassed as hell, yet part of me still felt threatened. William's popular, no doubt about it. As captain of the fan club, I know that better than anyone. I'm not gonna question William's feelings for me over something like this, but damn, it still bugs me. Just as my toes were about to crack from all the squirming, William limped into view at the far end of the corridor. Dark face, stormy stride. Looked like he'd caught us red-handed. Thank God. Next one to cringe? That'd be you. William didn't waste time. What are you two whispering about in this empty hallway? I tried to save William from digging his toes raw. Alexander's just worried about us too. Come on, let's grab dinner. William cut straight through. Alexander, Henry is my boyfriend. I know you two were classmates. I won't stop him from socializing normally, but I'm just letting you know. You were standing way too close to each other just now. Oh no, Alexander's face went even paler. I almost felt sorry for him. I pinched William's hand lightly. Come on, let's go. Suddenly, Alexander called out to stop us. William, I like you, but you don't have to act so guarded around me. I'm not gonna do anything to Henry. William skidded to a halt and turned to me. Wait, who did he say he likes? I pointed right at him. William's lips twitched. Then he turned back and walked straight up to Alexander. First off, I owe you an apology. I misread the situation. I thought you were after Henry, so that's why I acted like that earlier. Sorry. But since you're into me now, you should come talk to me directly. No need to go through Henry. Either way, what you did could easily make him feel awkward. If I've offended you, I hope you can forgive me. My chest tightened. How did William even know what I was feeling inside? Alexander walked away, dazed and defeated. I looked back at his silhouette. Still a little guilty. Isn't that a bit harsh? William let out a laugh, almost incredulous. Idiot. He came over just to rile you. What kind of logic is that? But he only asked if we were together. If all he wanted was to confirm that, why make you aware of his feelings toward me? What good does it do him telling you? Except pile on your stress? Now that you say it, kinda makes sense. Seriously? William's ability to read people is insane. William shot me a sideways glance. Besides, there are plenty who fancy me. Do I have to cheer up every single one? I only care about how my boyfriend feels. William said it so casually, but it hit me right in the chest like a wave of heat. I'm pretty sure he's doing this on purpose. After William said that, I suddenly saw him through rose-tinted glasses. William leaned in close, his face hovering just inches from mine. You're telling me you didn't feel even the tiniest bit jealous? Well, maybe a tiny little bit, but honestly, I was bursting with sweetness. William stood still, blocking my path, and smirked. Lazy, cheeky, full of that quiet charm. How'd my husband do just now? Think I should reward him? My head was spinning with heat. Seriously? Who even called you my husband? If you won't give me anything, I'll take it myself. William tossed aside his cane and cupped my face in both hands. His kiss was as gentle as he was soft, unhurried, like he was handling something precious, something sacred. I couldn't help but wrap my arms around his waist. Maybe there'll be more obstacles ahead. Things I once thought I'd never survive. But I'm not alone anymore. Now it's us. The one I love, he loves me back. Steady, sure, and real.